How did eDiscovery Analytics get to this point where we are?
Moving back to the academic definition of analytics, we're looking at analyzing data and patterns. You think about the Federal Rules of Evidence, and I think they first came out in the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure, the 1930s. This was on no one's radar. Some of the amendments to the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure, notably in 2006 and 2015, now start to consider and contemplate the ESI that we all face every day. And what you're seeing is courts and practitioners leaning into the idea of leveraging the analytics features that are out there. Most production requirements include a load file being delivered to your opposing party. That includes metadata. That includes all the file markers that organize families and other key content like that. One of the key reasons why this metadata and analytics practice and focus is so important is that you have the ability as a practitioner to answer key questions and to move large piles of data efficiently without the need to look at each document's content one by one. This helps us organize workflows, helps us accelerate knowledge transfer. Speed to insight is important. If you take a step back and look 30,000 feet at this problem we're trying to solve, it's all about controlling time and expense. Any eDiscovery workflow and the exchange of information during discovery, there's some buzzwords we're thinking about.
Yeah.
Is it reasonable? Is it adequate? Is it proportional? And using these tools that are available and using the data about documents that are at issue in each case is a big part of that.
Good. What trends are we seeing in data analytics? Vinny?
So I think one of the challenges is volume, right? Volume of matters have grown exponentially since when I started doing eDiscovery. One thing that is, like Daniel had said, is how do we control cost? So analytics is certainly a key component of that, as well as other things that we do here at Level Legal. What we call DSR, I mentioned it earlier, data set reduction, is basically trying to find anything that is junk or irrelevant. We can do that in mass, utilizing a combination of tools, text searching, metadata analysis, and obviously analytics. Categorization is yet another tool that we are utilizing here on some larger cases. So I think it's the need to control cost as well as making it efficient and quick.
Another trend I'm seeing relates to the types of files that are created in the new way we work. If you think back to the days where everybody was in an office together, you had traditional word processing files, emails, of course. And now with the distributed workforce and collaboration through video tools, even conducting business from your iPhone, and all of the chat-based data that's available through applications on your smart devices, we're creating new files. Each of those comes with their own metadata, their own challenges in the discovery context. Of note, as we see new data types, we can't always rely on the tool set and the workflow that we have in the past. So there's creativity, there's diligence required. Sometimes it's the first project where a client may interact with a particular data type. And so it's important to be laser focused on the idea that waiting within each data set, there's efficiency to unpack and deliver to the clients. Another thing I see in what I believe is one of the most crucial parts of the litigation lifecycle, it's the ECA process, early case assessment. And during that process, we're looking to get a handle on the contours of the data set. We're looking to extract information that'll help inform search term negotiation and putting guardrails, so to speak, around the discovery request. And I'm noticing counsel getting more and more involved in that process as they learn more about analytics, the powerful tools and insight we can extract using them. It informs better and more equitable discovery such that it's not asymmetrical to the extent you can handle that, and it yields better results. I always tell clients, never agree to any search term before we do some testing and validate what's there. I don't care who comes up with the search terms, there's going to be false positives. Also, you need to be thinking about searching both content and metadata, right? Because you might get different results depending on how that's deployed. And so the ECA process, from a trend perspective, it's maturing and it's really helping guide our clients through these document-intensive projects.